What are you doing this morning? It is Tuesday, June 18th, 2024, and I am Tessa-Marie. Welcome to the Morning Blessings. Hello, Lynn. How are you feeling this morning? It was a slow Instagram hookup today. Hi, Georgie. I just thought of you. Funny. And Colleen, how are you guys feeling? I'm 2 minutes late because Instagram was having, hi, Dawn, a day off from school. Instagram was having their wife didn't make his breakfast. So he was having a fit and he wouldn't let me in. So I am here this morning and look at what I'm drinking. What does that look to you guys? Does anybody know what this looks like? It's a tea and it is avocado seed tea I am having. That is the seed of the avocado. Hi, Valerie. It is so good for you, they say. But you know what? I teach you guys what I do. I share what I do. So it's avocado seeds. You grate it and you get the water boiling and you drop it in there. You turn it off and it's amazing. It's really good for you. Because avocado, if the fruit itself has so much, can you imagine what the seed has? Because that's the core, that's the heart, right? It all starts with the seed in everything in life. So there we are with this amazing tea this morning. And it's warm. So I do a lot of it, strain it, put it in the fridge, and when I just pour some of it, and you can have it during the day also. So I drink a lot of these fascinating different type of teas. I do one that's really good for digestion. That is cardamom seeds, fennel, and which is the other one? I forgot, but 3 seeds. I do a pot of that too, and I serve that. So it has fennel, which is good for digestion, cardamom, and it's another tiny East Indian spice, tea, and it's a spice. So it's really delicious though. It's really good. If you're a person that you find you have indigestion at night or after you have eaten, you come home, rest with that tea, and you will find it's really good for your body. So let's get the morning blessing on the road. I'm just talking about teas. So avocado tea. So here we go. The morning blessings. Where are you on your life's journey? Big question. Hello, be somebody stone. Welcome. If you're still around. Never heard of the tea. I know it, but you know what? The world is changing. All what was old is new again. So it's all of the old things the grannies and the great grannies used. Now we are using it. So your life's journey comes with many flavors. So where are you now? The experiences you're having, are they the experiences you envisioned prior to today? So one of the things we have to remember is that our life's journey has taste, flavors, things are happening in it. Things taste better. Things are not the same. And it's a question to ask you. And I know when I say the taste of the journey, everything has its flavor. Every journey has a taste. I know it's not with your taste bud, but you taste first with your mind. Like you feast with your eyes and you taste the food with your mind. And when you feel that taste, you know what you're expecting. You look at it. Is it savory? Is it sweet? Is it tangy? Is it spicy? What is it? So take it back to yourself and ask yourself this question. Today, am I living the experiences I envisioned 20 years ago? Hi, Lonnie. Am I living the experiences I planned to have 20 years ago? Is it something that I purposely created? Or did I fall into experiences I am having that do not belong to me? So this is, morning darling, so this is something we have to remember. Your life's journey comes with many flavors. So where you are now, the experiences you're having, are they the experiences you envisioned prior to today? Those visions, are they now your reality? Are they the one you chose and plan to experience? So what you're doing now, what you're having now, what's happening to you now, is it something that you plan to have? And did you realize that on the journey, the flavor changes? That is something we have to remember. That is something we all have to learn. Sometimes we have this plan for this particular journey and going that way, and it's all organized. We have the route. Good morning, Nancy. How are you feeling this morning? We have the route. We have the plan. We put it in the GPS. And when we get to an intersection, we find we have a detour. And we do not like it. Hi, Azim. Good morning. How are you feeling today? And you do not like it. And you're saying to yourself, why am I experiencing this? And you get upset. Are you letting it take you down? That is why sometimes we have to go back. Just for a moment. You know, I do not like to dwell in the past. But when you are facing a certain time of your life with certain challenges, obstacles, or a change of venue, you have to ask yourself, did I prepare myself for that? Was that part of my plan? Am I experiencing something? I'm feeling grateful every day. Thank you, Azim. That's wonderful to hear and to share from somebody so young. Especially when you notice where you are has nothing to do with you. But what part did you play? And of course we can say it's somebody else. We can blame them. We can figure it was the marriage I entered into. It was the job I have. It was the parents I have. That is all fine. But the point of it is no. What is happening in your life, in your journey, your life's journey right now? What is that taste? What is the flavor? Which is your experience? Is it something that you took your time and said, this is what I am going to have today? This is how I plan to do it. And when you got to halfway, did the destination suddenly change? Do you get bitter because the destination changed at that moment? The thing is to stop ourselves from doing that. Many times when we get a change in destination, right? And we had planned. In that moment, we are angry or upset or devastated or confused, or there's so many things. But what we are looking for, hi, good morning, Rita, how are you doing feeling this morning? What we are looking for is that moment, that pause to make us realize, hey, it's okay. It already is as it is. And realize this is how it is now. Believe and trust that, I can make it better in the next step I take. The next action I take, I can change the taste of the flavor of the journey called life. Many of us do that. And many of us stay our head buried in sand and say, this is our lot in life. This is where we must be. This is where we have to stay. Nothing else matters. It is too late to change. It is never too late. Yeah, already did. I know, Yeah, it's getting a little bit like that. This is really hitting home today on a journey I never thought I'll be on. Yes. Thank you for sharing. You guys have no idea how it makes me feel. When hi, Ellen. When I bring a topic with you, to share with you, to teach you something I too learn, and just one of you, will say something like what Lorna said. This is really hitting home today on a journey I never thought I'll be on. I feel you, girl. I hear you. I acknowledge you. And I can actually line up with you. We have to realize these journeys that we get on. When time comes for it to take a detour or for it to change, the moment the changes are going to start growing, it's difficult, it's challenging. The only thing though we can do, we cannot give up. We cannot give up and say, hey, I'm going to choke and let it take over. What we can do though is to hold on. Hold on and believe it will get better, or I will be able to make it better myself. It either gives in to you or you crush it to the ground. Choose. Persistency and consistency forces it to give in to you. It does. Sometimes you do not have to fight it. You do not have to push it. You just have to keep doing what you were doing, trust in yourself. We talk about we hear, and it's not a common part of the Bible, the walls of Jericho. What did they do? They blew their trumpets, they say. I wasn't there. They blew their trumpets. As I said, the people look at the Bible. It is instructions before leaving planet Earth. It has little things to help you to navigate through the days, each day. Did they give up? All they had, only thing they had were trumpets. They blew it and blew it and blew it until the sun crashed the walls of Jericho. Really? I don't know if it was a paper wall. I don't know if it was a wall that just the wind from the trumpets would break. Hi, Jean. Good morning. Hi, Ryan. Good morning. How are you guys feeling today? So, when you have a journey or a challenge that comes through, like I call them obstacles and challenges, I never say they're defeating. But what they do, they put you in a position where you have to decide. I have no other choice but to continue doing my best. And that is what Joshua did. They kept blowing their trumpets and they said the wall fell down. Okay, because that's the tool they had. So they used it. Was persistency, consistency. How many times they went around the walls of Jericho? None of us know. At least I don't. But they did not stop, you see. So that is why when we are having an experience, a taste of the flavor of that journey called life, it's not the one we planned 20 years ago. It's not the one we put up today. And we are living it. We have to look at it and realize, hey, it might be storming, but the sun will come up tomorrow. It has to. It has to. It's the consistency that broke down the walls. It's the thing you can do. What can I do? And when you do not know what to do, that is when you live wherever you are and you walk out into the universe. You go somewhere. And if you are bold, you lift up your head unto the hills from whence come down my help, and you shout, what do I do now? This is what I'm facing. But folding yourself in a knot, because the world is throwing challenges. The test of the journey that you thought you would be on is not where you are. It's bitter, it's rugged, it's pebbles like Ellen said. It has stones in your way, the glass is cutting your feet. You grasp it and you're grasping something that is destroying you. And when you do that, get out there. Do not sit in a little crumble of a thing. I have my avocado seed tea. It will fall in a minute, I'm sure, if I don't drink it. So, do not sit there and make yourself smaller than you are. And hello cousin, how are you this morning? Hello myself, Natasha, and somebody else, and my cousin Ezra. Don't put yourself into a knot like this and say, I'm going to just sit there because the world is coming apart. No. There is an obstacle. There is a challenge. You didn't plan it. Or you did. Inadvertently, you decided, when I get old, I will be sick. When, by the time my significant other will leave me or this will go, whatever, you planned it. Because you sowed the seeds in your mind, the seed, and then it became your reality. So that's why I say, your life journey comes with many flavors. So where you are now, the experiences you're having, are they the experiences you envisioned prior to today? Those visions, are they now your reality? Are they the ones you chose and planned to experience? The feast of life you are having now, is it the perfect flavor for you? And that's where the magic begins. If you, and that is 20 years ago too, if you know now what you didn't know when you were older, because anything that we didn't know, we were old. Now we are younger, our brain is accepting all sorts of changes. Avocado seed tea, cardamom seeds and fennel, all kinds of things we're doing, using castor oil, using this, using that. So we are younger now than we were. I don't care what they say about age. We are younger. Our mind is open up. We're accepting the world as we see it and we're going with it. So what we are having now, is it the perfect flavor for you? If it is, then give thanks for it. If it is the perfect, you said to Tessa-Marie, I am in the right place at the right time. And I'm having it's perfect what's happening to my life right now. Be grateful. Write, I have it here so I'll show it. Write in your gratitude journal. I am happy and grateful for the experiences I am having today. I love them. I love the feeling I receive from the experience I'm having right now. Give it some props so it can last. The more you be grateful for what you have, the more things to be grateful gallop. They choke you. They fall all over you. You do not know how to keep yourself from being so grateful because it is just coming left, right, and center. It's hitting you and you say, I accept it. I love it. What does it taste like to you? Did you expect it, or did you expect it? Or is it in a point that you fell into it? That you just fell into it? Did somebody open the door and say, push, go in? And it might be a good door. It was a sweet door. It tasted good. The journey started with the lover and you couldn't eat. Your heart was thumping. Everything was absolutely perfect. And one morning, it cleared up and you saw the crack. And when you saw the crack, you thought, okay, it's a crack. But you did not look to see what was the crack showing you. When it is broken, that is when you can see thank you. When it is broken, that is when you can see the crack. We cannot lose something like motivation. We just have to dig and go get it. There is never a day that everything will start because you stop doing it. It doesn't do that. The thing about us is, we get to where we desire to be, and then we close our eye and we lie. Hi, sister. We close our eye and we lie in it. That is where I desire to be. That was my goal, plans, dreams, and desire. I am there, so I'm satisfied. Hey, you cannot do that. Because what happens is that moss will grow on it. What doesn't move, things grow on it, and it makes it stagnant. And what is stagnant smells. So when you have reached to a certain point of your life, and that's where you want it to be, bask in it. Enjoy it and say, no, I am here. Next challenge, next thing, next mountain to climb. What next? What can I do to continue to grow? That is an amazing question to ask. So you said you lost your work motivation. Then you need to inflect. You need to reflect. What happened? I am on this journey and I came to this point and I lost my work motivation. But no work, no food. No work, no money. No food, no sustenance. No sustenance, what? An unhealthy life. So to live a fulfilled life, people, that's why I talk about the 5 pillars of prosperity. You cannot stop. If you notice something is going away from you, what do? You have a cap, simple little thing. You open this bottle in the kitchen and the cap slips from your fingers and it is rolling away and you see it's going under the fridge that you cannot move. What do? You slide all the way to the fridge. When you get there, you might have hit your head against the door of the fridge. Your feet is stuck under the fridge, but all you want is to get the cap to put back on this bottle. So if you cannot find that, your motivation to work, whatever that work means to you, you have to sit down and get your goal setting journal or your gratitude journal, I don't care, or get an envelope and write on it what I must do. Ask your question, what can I do now? And if you are a praying person and you read your Bible every day, then hold the Bible on your head and scream or hold it to your chest and say, okay, God, what do I do now? I lost my motivation to work, my motivation to do this or my motivation to do that. I lost the motivation to have a shower, God, but I need to bathe. Anything. If you were me, what would you do now? It's a simple question, a deep question. And sit. The thing is, though, you wouldn't ask that of yourself, your God inside of you, the God wherever you put him. But you will pick up the phone and phone a friend and say, you know what, I don't know, hell broke loose at home. What do I do now? Really? When you are given the tools to do the right things, you have the tools. We are not meant, God did not mean, the universe did not mean for us to come into this world and suffer and be as difficult as we are making it. We were given tools. We came with a guardian angel that knows us. We came with the Jesus that said, I paid the price for your freedom. If you believe in Jesus Christ, the man that said, I died for you, why do you let people abuse you and beat you up and talk badly to you and degrade you? Why? Especially when you believe Jesus paid the price for you. The universe has your back. Whichever God you worship, I am not there to judge. It's none of my business. What I know for sure, though, the price was paid. And damn it, if I stay in a relationship and pay the price over and over and over again, it's not working. Do something about it. Step out of it. Stand up. There is a pea in your bed under your mattress and you can feel the lump. You are a princess. Get up, roll the mattress over and get rid of that pea. A little pea. P-E-A. The princess couldn't sleep. Hi, Yuko, good morning. Because that pea was under the mattress and she tossed and turned. But you have a bump as big as Mount Everest under your mattress and you're rolling in it because that's my lot in life. I made a deal. With who? You made a deal with self for a pleasant life, the test of the journey. Come on. I am not saying there are not going to be days that the journey is salty, it's bitter, it's tangy. But you have to decide, can I keep this going? What can I do? The Old Testament, some of you do not know the Old Testament, but man, that's a fabulous part of the Bible. Joshua said, we have to tear down the walls of Jericho. All we have is trumpets. Let's blow it and blow it and blow it until the walls come tumbling down. We face a little obstacle. We get angry at ourselves. We lose focus. We blame the world. We criticize them because they're not just like us. We go back and we say to God, here, you give me this husband, but he's just not working. When you made me, you were perfect. You take him and fix him. God will fix. God doesn't do anything like that. He created that human being in his own image and likeness, just like he did you. So that's what you believe, though. But you want him to fix something that he made. Well, then maybe you need to be fixed. So instead of doing that, you take charge. You plan, you wait, you visualize, you work on it. You have to. Nobody is coming to fix it for you. You want to know how to manage something? Look at a rooster in a barnyard. It sees a hen. It doesn't go rah at the hen. It goes around and around and around the hen. The peacock has its feathers open. Everybody's parading slowly, waiting for the opportunity to get what it is they desire. You just have to hold on. You have to hold on. If you do not hold on, everything will slip through your finger that you have worked for. You have a plan. Stick to your plan. Push it a little further. Stop, breathe, inflect. Ask yourself the question that I have in my goal setting journal. Is the decision, is the action I'm taking today going to take me closer or further away from my dream goals and desires? That's what you have to ask. Persistency favors those that are coming their way. It will give you something. If you are living a chaotic life, be grateful for the calm and peaceful moments during the day. Find the time when, hey, I'm sitting under the tree today. I'm sitting in a corner. It is amazing to have those little moments that it is important to remember to be grateful. It is important to remember to be grateful for the air you breathe, the steps you take, the beating heart within your chest, the blood flowing through your veins, the nerve on your sinew, everything. But the taste of the journey is bitter. And you decide, I'm going to sit and eat this bitter gourd for the rest of my life. You did not expect it to be as it is, did you? And now you're saying, I do not want it. So, if you're experiencing a lack of motivation, or you're not holding on to your dream goals or your desire, or you're ready to throw in the towel, walk away from what you plan, stop being stupid. Go and sit in stillness and silence and commune with God. God said, hey, Tessa-Marie, do not come to church and pray anymore. You've done this before. Listen to me. I have something to tell you. And that was in 1997. I sat down in St. Michael's Cathedral with my little notepad in my hand. I went there to pray. Shut up and sit down. We want to talk to you. That's what I heard. So I shut up. I got up from my knees. I sat down. I pulled out a pen and paper. Well, speak. Speak. I want to hear what you want to tell me. When in 1997, August of 1997 was hell on earth. I had to have surgery. Brian got cancer. The car was stolen. The furnace broke down. And I was carrying it on my face, in my heart, on my head. And I was told, hey, stop it. When somebody asks you how you are, say, I am absolutely wonderful. And I started using it. Hold your shoulder back, head up, and walk into the day. Be powerful. You are the daughter of a king. The king is talking to me. Act like you're the daughter of a king. Smile. Because even if you carry it on your face, they cannot fix it for you. So I had to learn to shut up and listen. And that is where, the noisiest times, as I said, in the noisy moment, in the gratitude journal, there are moments of calmness. And take that cup. You are in a crowd, you're somewhere, and the wings are flapping around you from somebody that is not grounded. You cannot ground them, but you can ground you. You take your cup, your lips to your cup, and you smile with your eye. You smile with your eye. You can. And we have to. Guess what? If it is not, who can make the change? If it is not where you want, who can make the change? If you didn't plan it, who can make the change? Is it too salty? It's too sweet? It's too spicy? It's too this? It's too that? It's just too much, Tessa-Marie. It is just too much. I don't know what to do with it. Yes, you do. You just haven't asked. If you were me, what would you do now? And do not doubt that the answer might be stupid and say to you, go sit down and relax, go for a walk, have a shower, sit down, drink some water. Is that your best answer for me? You can even have people who will say that. No, that's an answer. Take that little thing, whatever you hear or you feel when you do this, follow it. I just said, when I face challenges. I do. And when I get them, I have a guardian angel named Joyce. That is her name. I asked. And everybody knows I am not, Joyce wouldn't be a name I would choose. Because it's not crazy enough for me. So what I do, I say, Joyce, why don't you have a chat with so-and-so's guardian angel? You guys sort it out because I can't. And every time the annoyance comes in and I'm worried about it, I do this. Okay, Joyce, you got that, right? And I keep going. And I have never, ever been disappointed with the answers that Joyce come to, because sometimes it just falls in your lap. The thing though, if you do not have moments of calmness and stillness, it will fall in your lap and it will fall right out of your lap and it will find a way to the person who really asked for it and is waiting and accepting it and believing what I asked for, I'll get. So when the taste of the journey is not to your liking and you're having experiences you did not plan or you never envisioned when you made the choice to be where you are in your life right now, you have to stop. and ask the question. You have to stop and decide what to do. Inflect. Telling 2 million people what is going on is not the answer. Many times our answer lies within. That person that is annoying you so much, or that situation that somebody, I have a friend, her daughter told her, you didn't do a good job raising me, mad, you left my father, you found another. And she is telling me, what do? I said, let the woman live her life and you go live yours. And she said, well, it's funny. That's what I thought my guardian angel said. I said, it's not funny. I said, it's simple. You asked, you got an answer, but you're walking away from the answer. Because you want an answer. What answer do you want? You cannot fix anybody. Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, all said, you become the change you desire. And it started with Mahatma Gandhi. The man that, I forgot his name, he died, a black guy from the civil rights time. He died a few weeks ago, a week or two ago. They tell you, he left America and he went to India to follow and to see what Mahatma Gandhi did to get the British out of India. And he came back and he shared it with Martin Luther King. That man was beaten and jailed and everything, but he didn't stop. And you have a simple problem with a simple few human beings, and especially one that you carried for 9 months. Really? And they expect you to feed them and nurse them. You can't. And so I had to say to her, listen, man, you do you. Because it's in doing you'll find freedom. You wanted it. If where you are right now, you had planned to be there, and there's little prickles happening here and then, do like me. I teach you. I'm not a motivational speaker. I am a motivational teacher for you to take action on your thoughts, words, and desires. And I said it yesterday, and I'll say it forever. The pain you feel in your body and it hurts, say it's a flipping sensation. Give it another name. Pain is a common name. Why is it you don't want a common name? You're having something, well, you know what, this sensation in my leg, it really, and you just go to it. You don't go to me. I cannot fix the sensation in your leg. The doctor will give you something to prevent the sensation. But the sensation can come and go. So you need to address the cause. You need to address the sensation itself. That is why we have the 5 pillars. One of the pillars is the cause. What is the cause? Most often, people come to me with a financial pillar that is broken, but they do not understand the cause. And I keep going through it with them. And I have to guide them through realizing, hey, your finances is a symptom of your physical inability to work. Like one of you ladies said, you lost your motivation for work. I assume is your job. Maybe I'm wrong. So will that affect your finances? So are you going to blame finance and say, Tessa-Marie, my finance is a mess. You are the magic person here. You fix it. I will. But I have to find the cause of that financial mess. Is it your emotions that are so turned down? Did you want a promotion and they didn't give it to you? So you sabotage yourself. So the point, what I'm saying is find out the cause, because you cannot fix the symptom if you do not know the cause, because the symptom is coming because there is a reason why this is happening to you. This has been very eye-opening. Thank you. Have an amazing day, Jean said. And, it's not strong. It's not strong. This is Fabulous Morning Blessing. Deep and inspiring gratitude affects our attitude and aptitude on our journey. It does. The thing is, you found the cause. Be grateful. Now I know what it is that is causing this. And the symptom will stop acting up. Because I say to the sensation of pain, okay, you have something to do. So let us come to this conclusion. We both are in the same thing. You have your job to cause sensations through me, and I have things to do. So you go ahead, cause your sensation, and I'm going to go ahead and do what I have to do. And you go ahead. So you do the same in your mind to your guardian angel, hey. And do not doubt the name. God did not come down and tell Elizabeth that Mary was going to get pregnant. He sent an angel. He sent the angels all through. Even in the New Testament, they came and announced it. Gabriel is the newsmonger. Archangel Gabriel is the newsmonger. He spreads the news. So you go to and say, listen, I have this situation happening. I don't know what to do. So why don't you have a conversation with their guardian angel and and bring it together? We cannot we cannot change adults' minds for them. You cannot, and that is just plain little sayings and it's good. You cannot make a silk purse from a pig's ear. They call it a sow's ear. You cannot make a silk purse from a sow's ear. You cannot change somebody's, whatever that is, just because you don't like it. But suppose you have to deal with it or live with it. What do? You need help. You need heavy duty help. Oh, I'm going to go to Jesus, but Jesus said, I sent you somebody to help you. So you go there and you say, okay, we need to fix this. Remember, that person you do not get along with is God's creation. But he said, if you need to function with it here, check with your angel and let your angel deal with her angel or his angel or their angels, whatever. If it's 100 of them, there's 100 angels. And somehow, some way, if they cooperate, it will work out. So yes, I said it already. Now, if you bite up more than you can chew, according to Paul Anka, and Frank Sinatra sang it, but it was Paul Anka's song, and he said, spit it up. Spit it out and choose to go forward. Spit it out. You bite off more than you can chew. It's bitter. I do not like it. Spit it out. Why are you swallowing that shit? It's going to choke you. It's going to make you sick. It is going to be a symptom of you swallowing something that you know you bite into and it's not good. So do not look back. You have free will. The choice is yours. Do not look back. You bite something that is bitter. You don't like it. It's spicy. Spit it out and keep going. Spit it out and move forward. Spit it out. The person wants you to be something you are not. Let them go. Oh, you did not raise me right. Well, you know what? Now you have a chance to raise yourself. Do your best. Because I did my best. I once said to one of my children, you did not come with a tag attached to your toe telling me how you should be nurtured. So you know what? I did what I had to do. If you do not like it, fix it. It's all yours. Fix it. No, it's not about their life or anybody's life. Guess what? It's all about yours. And if you are too holy to believe that it's about you, well, I can't help you, because I believe when you start seeing yourself as you're meant to be, as you plan to be, and you envision it right now, it's not nice, it's not the plan, scream like hell, like the princess did, and say, there's a pea under the mattress, I can feel it, I can't sleep, and get somebody to move it, or get a way to move it. And if you can't move it, you go, hey, out there, I need you. I raised up my eyes onto the hills from whence come up my help. Literally mean it. Don't just preach it and don't practice it. Mean it. Have an amazing day. The day you plan today, if it's not going according to you, like it was supposed to be, it's hot, but it has thunderstorm. So what do? Can't go out there. So read a book. Do your nails. Color your hair. Dance a jig. Chew your food 26 times. It will take longer, but do something that will help you to move to another state and a better state. Have a great day. Love you. Let's see who's hanging with me. Hi, Nancy and Arita, Yuko, Georgie, Dawn Shillingford, and Dawn, my sister, and Dawn, my friend, and Ryan and Loretta. Amazing people. We had an amazing, this is Fabulous Morning, Tessa. Yeah, thank you, Georgie. You're such a strong woman. You're questioning me, I'm strong. Most of us are crushed by the situation. This has been very eye-opening. Thanks, Nancy. Have an amazing day. Thank you, everybody. Others and Ellen was here. So it was a nice morning. We had a really amazing morning lesson. So have a great day. See you on the other side of time. Thank you, guys. Bye, everybody. I took your advice. Thanks, Georgie.